That proves a problem. Oh, we're stacking it in there pretty good. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to winter in Canada. Ed with Backwoods with the Bishops. How you guys doing? It is a frigid, frosty morning here in central Ontario. We're sitting at about minus 22 Celsius this morning. However, that's best weather to be logging, is it not? It's too cold to do anything else. Come along for the ride today, guys. It's just gonna be a regular day in Ed's life on the homestead in the winter. This is what I've been doing for the past several weeks. That's why we don't have any videos out doing much of anything. Here's my dad's skidder. I cannot take credit for the skidder. The skidder is solely my dad's. I love this piece of machinery like you can't even believe. This thing's wonderful. So in this video, guys, we're gonna be logging all day long. We're gonna be cutting firewood for my dad solely for filling his woodshed today. I still have to do all of my firewood. And everything that we're cutting, if we run into stuff that's like good for the bandsaw, little clip of the bandsaw right there. All right, that thing's super fun. I hope you like that. Thing's awesome. I built my entire house on that mill. Every board, homemade trusses and everything. So we got a couple red pine here today that we noticed is dying. So the tops are turning orange on this guy. We're gonna get them before all the pine beetles get in there and ruin all the wood on that. I love red pine for lumber. It is the best. Normally we don't get to use it because we don't have a lot of it here on the property, but we're gonna salvage these guys right quick. All right, let's get that bad boy fired up. 562 XPG. What does the G stand for? Handlebar warmers, guys. That's one of the few things that I love about living in the 21st century. It doesn't like techie stuff too much, but I will take handlebar warmers on my chainsaw. Okay guys, we're gonna have some fun in the comments. That's all you need for a tree this big for a wedge. That's it. Guys are cutting wedges, man, like 12 inches high on a tree that's 16 inches around on the bottom. Like, what are you guys doing? 2.5 inches, maybe 5 inches deep, that's it. Okay, well that was fun. I love felling trees, by the way. Absolutely love it. I fell hundreds of trees every year for firewood on the property. This particular tree is not going to yield very much firewood at all because it's like still in decent shape. As you can see, I'll show you up at the branches there. They're starting to turn orange, so we got to get them before the bugs get them. All right, yeah, you guys can see all the orange pine needles? So he's halfway gone already. We're super lucky that Laura, my wife, actually was the one that's like, hey, the trees are dying over there. I'm like, oh, good. We need some good logs. So the particular logs that we need out of this tree are 2x6, 12 feet. My dad needs to do a little project to reinforce the building. So we're cutting 12 footers out of the whole thing. Well, it mustn't be minus 22 Celsius anymore. At least not in the sunshine. It's getting nice out. I was frozen on my way coming over here, but wow. Okay, so 4 12s and roughly an 8 footer plus a few feet, probably 12. That's 60 feet tall, that red pine. That's amazing. Doesn't take long to get up to 60 feet. Ooh. Let's cut the next one. Guys, you have no idea how hard it is to be a camera person. If you don't make YouTube videos, you'll never have any idea. Here's a tree on the ground, not on tape. Pretty much right where I said it would be. I was standing right here. Right on it. Oh my goodness. Might be cold out. In theory, it's cold out, but man, I am not wearing much. Insulated pants, coveralls, a t-shirt, a sweater, and coveralls. Like that's what I'm wearing top to bottom. And then I got my Baffin -100 work boots. These guys. Got almost a 3/4 inch felt on there. So I use these shoes for everything, guys. I love these. I did a boot review on them last winter. I really need to do like a 1 year review after owning them for a whole year. They're fantastic. I love them. I'm so warm. All right, now comes the fun part. We get to load everything with the skidder. And everything's right here, so we're just gonna pick it up. What are you guys doing? Oh yeah, okay, well go take him to Grandpa. As soon as you stop moving though, you gotta put the jacket back on. They're gonna go sit in the skidder now and load that. Super sweating, running the saw, felling the tree, getting the skidder, frozen, because you're just sitting there running levers. Yikes. Okay guys, here we are right down the trail, just a couple 100 feet from where we just were. We have another little tree here that's like right by my driveway that looks really brown. So I do like to think that I'm fairly good at taking care of the property, because if there's stuff like this that's right by the driveway, I like to get it before it's like actually becomes a problem, falls on the road, go to work one day and you can't get out. So we're gonna take 5 minutes and get this guy down. All right, we'll move this one right beside the other one. And they only got to pick up once. Alrighty, another one gone. That tree did not amount to much, guys. I deal with a lot of this. Ugh. Right now, we're on the property line, on the west line, and it's just a little four-wheeler trail all along there. Well, not super brushed in, but four-wheeler only. Right now, for the winter logging this year and a few years in the past, we're logging along the west line. We'll get over there in a little bit, and guys, I don't need the gym, I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness. Whew. And yeah, so we're logging on the west line, and we're gonna make that a road big enough for the excavator to drive down there. We're gonna use the excavator to de-stump the whole thing. We'll show you that in a little bit. Let's get this guy picked up. There we are, guys. We're at the wood yard. This is where Dad's at. We're meeting up for break. Oh man, is it ever warm in here?
Yeah, it's warm in here.
Wow, hyper leashy. Time for an instant coffee. Yeah, it's really warm. It's probably 35 in here. Celsius, that is. All right, coffee. Ginger snap. Oh my goodness. How you doing, niece?
It's the best hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate?
And cookies side. Cookie star.
You're the cookie star?
Yeah. Cookie star, cookie.
I almost had too many cookies. All right, coffee break's over. Get back to work. You know?
Yeah.
So guys, that tree, the two trees that we got, there's barely any firewood out of that. Out of all the wood on this machine, there's only this log, this one, and the birch. That's all the firewood that we generated from those trees. We're gonna get that unloaded, put the logs on the pile. I'm gonna head over to the line and we'll show you where we're cutting. Oh. Okay guys, here we are on the west line. How do you like that? We're full-blown road, right? Isn't this fun? So you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but way down at the other end, that's where we're headed. There's all brush down there. It's kind of green. You might be able to see that behind me. Full-blown road. So you can see the ditch all along there, and it's all built up right here. There's a culvert crossing right there somewhere. So it's like a dual purpose. We're cutting the firewood out of the way. I mean, it is full-blown bush down there. Here, now you can drive with the skidder, smooth as smooth. Oh, this is fun, super fun. So let's get down there, let's get a load. Dad's gonna get that other stuff processed in a hurry, so we better get at it. All right, here we are. This is full-blown bush. Oh, it's work walking through that stuff too. Well, a lot of the trees, I felled them down into the area where the snow is all packed down by the machine, and then it's not near so bad. So let's get another load, get that over to Dad before we run out of time. Nope, that's not coming out of there. I fell both of these, I guess. Oh. Okay, that proves the problem. So, we're hung up way at the top into the maple branch up there. One tiny measly branch holding all of this, 2 trees right here. So in most cases, guys, we're just gonna be able to use a push pole. This here's a piece of junk. I don't know if this one's strong enough. I'll try it. And just find a spot to push on. That should come down. Oh, I might have to get a better stick. Oh, this is just breaking. Oh, that sun's so bright. It's crazy. Come on. Oh. Our push pull is still not strong enough. We're gonna have to find a green one. Okay, green push pull. Oh my goodness. Guys, logging is work, I tell you. Doesn't matter what kind of equipment you got, unless you got a feller buncher. Oof. That's next level. That's top level. Hopefully it doesn't slip off again. Oh. Oh. All right, slim him up. We'll get a log out of that. Maybe get a log out of the other one. Probably get 3 logs out of that. That'll be all right. Okay, got that limbed up finally. Oh, balsam fir, guys. Man, it's a lot of work for what you get. Wow. So guys, you might be wondering, why the heck are you cutting such small logs for lumber? Well, we're not gonna go leveling the entire property for the biggest, nicest trees when we're already doing firewood. Right now, we're just, if it's a good tree, we'll get it for lumber, and then when we wanna do something, we'll have a good little stash, instead of just cutting all of these straight balsam fir for firewood. So it takes a while to get some actual firewood. Like I'm probably gonna have to go cut Dad like a big poplar tree just to keep him working, because I got very little firewood out of these 3 trees here. Okay, we got those all limbed up and ready. We'll pick those up, put that on the skidder, and then we're gonna go get Dad a big tree to keep us working this afternoon. All right, we're at an emergency spot where we're gonna pull a big poplar down, you're gonna load that on there, and that'll give us something to do this afternoon. And with Dad, we're gonna go up and we're gonna start bucking a bunch of wood with him to show you the rest of the process. Okay, here we are at our prime poplar tree. Oh, she's pretty big, probably about 17 to 18 inch at the base. They're not gigantic, but it's pretty big. That's my hand on it, about 5 feet up, roughly. Don't get me wrong, guys. If that landed on anything, ooh, that would flatten it right out. Ooh, that'd be bad. Really bad. Looks like she's gonna fell right towards the skidder, which is way up there. So let's get to it and drop that guy down. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. So guys, right there I nibbed off some fungus. I know for a fact, if this is on here, the center of that tree has gone bad, and it's a matter of time before we get a good storm, and she cracks her off right in the middle. So using this for firewood is really good. Oh my goodness. That chainsaw, guys, I think I weighed it one time. It was 19 point something pounds. And you gotta hold that constantly. Oh, does that ever wear a guy out? Oh, hey guys. Right there. Yeah, big tree. Gotta get that guy loaded up. Okay guys, here's the bad center I was telling you about. So that there area, that's complete punk in there. That's no good for nothing. It's still in fairly good shape. Like this is all good, healthy wood here, but that there's bad. And it probably goes up to somewhere's here. That probably is fully healthy the rest of the way. All right, that's the gist of it. I bet you guys are hoping to find out what this is. So we throw our smaller logs in there, stuff that doesn't have to be split, and then we go every 16 inch and cut those right in there. Yeah. Yikes.
No! Wait, what?
All right, guys, Dad's gonna run up to the house. We'll go show you where we're throwing that in the shed. How many loads today? Just shy of about 2 cord, about 1.5 cords. 1.5 cords face cord, that is. All right, here we are back at the shop. That's where the skidder came from this morning. Oh, I love that sleeping spot. Nice and warm in there. That's fantastic. Okay, Dad's over the shed. Let's bump over there and we're gonna help him unload. All right, here we are at the shed. Mounted and in there. We even got Mom out helping. Oh, we're stacking it in there pretty good. How much do you figure's in there, Dad? Or how much do you think we're aiming for? About 30? 25?
2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's probably 30.
So we're aiming for between 25 and 30 face cord, guys. So that's gonna get mounted up in there pretty good. Here's the bay right beside it.
Last winter.
Yeah, that's what we're burning right now. Okay, guys, that concludes today's video. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you loved all the logging shots. Wave goodbye, everyone. Hope you're going to see you guys real soon. Have a good one. Hey, you guys are almost done. Time I got over here.
Yeah, 350.
Yeah.